When you think of a global icon of strength, who comes to mind? For pretty much everyone, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But that physique? It's not an accident. Not even close. It's built, piece by piece. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the exact blueprint he uses, day in and day out. And right from the jump, you can see this is about way more than just lifting weights. He talks about his routine as a tool for transformation, a way to build character, not just muscle. That's the mindset, right? That's the fuel for everything else we're about to see.
So that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? We all see the final product, but what's the actual process? What does it really take, day in and day out, to build a body and a reputation like his? Well, we're about to find out.
Okay, so before we even touch a dumbbell, we've got to understand the man himself. He's so much more than an actor or wrestler. At this point, he's basically a living symbol of what relentless, consistent hard work actually looks like. It's so easy to just focus on the public roles, right? The performances, the fame. But the real story, the thing that makes him The Rock, is his philosophy. It's this shift from chasing a temporary spotlight to building an enduring legacy. And that legacy? It's built on one simple thing: daily grinding habits. That's what we're really here to unpack.
All right, let's dive into the architecture of that physique. The foundation, the absolute bedrock, is an intense 6-day-a-week training split. And this isn't just some random collection of exercises he throws together. Nope. This is a structured blueprint, and it's designed for one thing and one thing only: maximum results. So here's the week at a high level. You can immediately see that old school bodybuilding approach, right? One day, one major muscle group. It's this super methodical plan to systematically build every single part of his body. And then he caps off the week with a day dedicated to pure, raw athletic power.
Okay, so the week kicks off with chest day. And the goal here is simple but absolutely brutal. Push every single muscle fiber to its absolute limit. He does this with a combination of super heavy weights and just tons of volume. He starts with the big, foundational strength builders, like incline and flat bench presses. But the real key to his whole philosophy is that last one: push-ups to failure. Think about it. After lifting all that massive weight, he finishes by completely exhausting the muscle with a basic body weight move. That commitment, that idea of leaving absolutely nothing in the tank, that's a theme we're going to see again and again. All right, day 2. We're moving from the front to the back. This day is all about creating that wide, powerful frame he's so famous for. This is where a massive amount of his strength is built.
And this right here, it's a total masterclass in back development. He's combining those heavy compound movements. We're talking deadlifts and rows that use multiple muscle groups to build raw, untamed power, with more targeted exercises like lat pull-downs to really sculpt in the details. It's like a 1-2 punch for building a truly dominant back.
Day 3. The day so many people dread, but The Rock, he embraces it. We're talking about leg day. It is non-negotiable in his world, and it's the foundation for all his explosive athletic power. Honestly, this is where mental toughness is really forged. Yeah, no secrets here, just the most effective and brutal basics. He's using heavy squats for raw power, the leg press to add sheer volume and size, and then lunges to build stability and balance. And this isn't just for looks, right? A powerful lower body is the foundation that supports every other lift, every other movement he does. So, days 4 and 5, you can think of these as the sculpting days. This is where he builds those signature boulder shoulders and those powerful arms. And the focus isn't just on size. It's on balanced, functional strength. And you can really see that balanced approach right here. For shoulders, he's hitting the muscle from every single angle. For arms, he's giving equal attention to both biceps and triceps. It just proves that for him, these muscles aren't just for show. They're built to be functionally strong. They're built to work.
Okay, this brings us to the final training day of the week, and honestly, this is what separates him from your typical bodybuilder. Day 6 is all about combining that strength with raw athletic conditioning to forge a complete machine.
Just look at these movements. We're talking explosive power cleans, weighted pull-ups, tire flips. This stuff is no joke. This day proves his goal isn't just to look strong in a mirror. It's to be genuinely powerful and athletic in a way that actually translates to the real world. This is the day that completes the whole package.
So, he puts in 6 days of just incredible work at the gym. But all of that effort, all that sweat, it would be totally wasted without the other critical piece of the puzzle. So what is it? What do you think is the other half of the story?
Well, the answer is fuel, and the number is just staggering. On a typical day, The Rock is putting away around 5,000 calories to power this insane level of training and to build all that muscle. And yeah, that number leads us straight to the second pillar of his success, a diet that is every bit as disciplined and intense as his training. You simply cannot build that kind of physique without meticulous, high-volume nutrition. It's just not possible. Just think about this for a second. We're talking 6 to 7 meals a day, every single day. Every plate is measured out. Every calorie has a purpose. And for certain roles, that volume becomes almost superhuman. We're talking over 10 pounds of food a day. That is a level of discipline that very, very few people on this planet have. So, we've got the training and we've got the diet. But what's the glue that holds it all together? It's not some magic supplement or a secret technique. It all comes down to the mindset. Yeah, it all boils down to this one single word: consistency. It's the simple but incredibly difficult principle of just showing up. Every single day, often before the sun even thinks about rising, and just doing the work. No shortcuts, no excuses, period. So when you put it all together, the training, the diet, and that unshakable mindset, you get to the fundamental truth of his philosophy. This whole routine was never just about building muscle. It's about building character. And this quote, man, it just says it all. Every single part of his success, the physique, the career, his icon status, it's all a direct result of this one belief. Nothing is just handed to you. Everything is earned. And really, that's the ultimate takeaway here. This isn't just about The Rock's workout plan. It's a blueprint for dedication that you can apply to, well, to anything in your life. Which leaves us with one final, really powerful question to think about.